What's good, everyone? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to get the best possible FPS in Fortnite by changing your graphical settings and also changing your settings in general to get the best possible FPS. So be sure to stay tuned into the end because I also show gameplay on how good the FPS is. So let's get right on into it. So the first setting that we're actually going to go ahead and do and go ahead and change is actually want to make sure your display mode is on window. Change that from window to full screen. Now I've been on windowed a lot of the time because of streaming, but next thing you want to do is go to resolution and make sure on 1920 by 1080 and VSync. Make sure you have this off and have your FPS on 360 as well, or just change it to whatever hertz your monitor is, and make sure you're on low fidelity mode. Basically this is just performance mode, but you know, better. And make sure you're on try to note 10 for the best colors and your brightness all the way up as well. Now you can, you know, put this to whatever you feel is best for you, and make sure 3D res is at 100, and make sure all settings are on low except your view distance. Make sure that's on far, and make sure your textures are on low as well, and also your meshes, you can put this on high or low. But I recommend for the best FPS possible, just go ahead and keep this on low. To show FPS, you can have on or off. I'd recommend having it on. And report performance stats, make sure that's disabled because it could cause more input delay by sending information to Epic Games. So you could just go ahead and copy all these settings as well. I would just have a lot of these off because, you know, they can cause more delay as well. And then you can copy these settings as well. Make sure you have energy savings. Make sure you have that on off. I don't know why it's on right now, but make sure you turn those off, and record replays, make sure you have that off as well. You can go ahead and just pause the video and make sure you copy all those settings, and you should be good with that. Stat page should just be like pretty much whatever you want to have on. And then scopes, you don't really have to worry about this. Just keep gyro off. Honestly, there's no use for gyro unless you play controller. And yeah, that's pretty much all you're gonna want to do for that. And then just keep copying all of these settings. You can pause the video yet again at any time, and these are basically the best settings. And just make sure that for display, make sure you have it on whatever hertz your thing is. So for FPS, I'd just have it at like 240, or really whatever you want, whatever your personal preference is. And then just click apply, and then you should be good. So this part is basically just going to be an FPS test. Now if you want to know what specs I have, an RTX 3060 Ti and a Ryzen 7 5800X, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.